Leg press, lifting belt, and protein powder. What do all these things have in common? Besides being great additions to bedroom cardio night, these are all things that Mario Rios hates and finds suboptimal because they're not needed and you'll be more functional and athletic if you live without these things. This includes all processed foods, lifting gear, and most exercises where you're sitting down. According to him, all bodybuilders are weak, gross, and dumb. So of course he invented athletic bodybuilding, where you train like a bodybuilder, but you're only doing the elite, core engaging, functional exercises. That'll help with sports and real life. So I've been making fun of this guy for about like 7 months. I've made fun of his name, his obsession with muscular black men, but most importantly, I've also made fun of his opinion on bodybuilders. And every time I call him out, I always have at least one person in my comment section saying that Mario Rios' workout plan helped him become more confident and aesthetic. So I had this thought. A ton of you have been asking me to review his plan, and to be honest, I've been on the fence about it. First of all, I didn't want to fork up the money, but we're sponsored by Bob and Brad today, so stay tuned. Second, from what I know about Mario, his workout plan does not seem worth the money. Usually when you pay extra for something, it's because you receive more services. $3 extra at Chipotle gives you extra guac. An extra $10 at the barbershop gives you the hot steaming towel. And you already know what 50 extra bucks at a massage parlor will get you. The point is, I'm not expecting much from this workout. I'm expecting to be similar to a high school PE class. Some push-ups, maybe some squats, and if you're lucky, you might run a lap around your house. But hopefully I'm wrong, and maybe we might even become even more aesthetic. So we're on his website, and of course we're greeted with an 8-minute long video about Leon Edwards being shirtless. And the name of this workout plan is the 90-day aesthetic body blueprint, because athletic bodybuilding is the big thing that separates aesthetic athletes from gross bodybuilders. The cost of the 90-day aesthetic body blueprint is not an expense but an investment in bettering your life. What you pay for is a fraction of the value you'll receive. And remember, this price won't last forever. As we add more members, the cost will inevitably rise. Don't be shocked when the next time you visit, the price has increased dramatically, because the supply of digital products never meets the demand. That just wouldn't make sense. It's almost like he's just trying to scare us to buy it or something. Take the opportunity while it's within your reach. Be the controller of where your health, physique, and life are. Build your dream aesthetic physique in just 90 days today. 90 days? Really? I could do it in 1. And here's all the priceless items we're going to get from buying this. 3 new monthly workouts. Push-pull legs, of course. Workouts backed by science to maximize muscle growth and health. Which just goes to show you how smart and sciencey Mario is. But we're not going to talk about when Jeff Nipples uses science, because he's just a nerdy bodybuilder. We're going to get monthly new full body workouts, which I'm not going to use because I'm only doing it for 1 day. But on top of that, we also get a nutrition master plan. This shows you how to eat to maximize your progress and health. So it looks like we're also going to do a full day of eating. And what is this? Access to the Leon Edwards fan club? How terrific. And to make sure I wasn't going to get sued by Maria for posting his workout plan and basically exposing his whole athletic bodybuilding program, I was going to contact him, but whenever I click the contact link, it just sends me to this website builder website. In fact, every link sends me to that website builder website. But no need to worry, because apparently his plan also offers 24/7 support from both Mario and Luigi Rios. So I get to ask him all the questions I want, and hopefully I still won't get sued. So let's say there's nothing left to do but cop the course. And just like that, I just worked my credit card until failure. So I'm gonna be grading this plan on 5 categories. How functional is it? Will these translate into real life? How optimal is the plan? Will I get the most benefits out of building more muscle, being more healthy? How athletic is it? Will I become an athlete? How I feel after? Do I feel like I had a good workout, and do I get good pumps? And how consistent it is? Is this something that I see myself doing long term? At the end of the video, I'll rate each of these categories out of 10, giving Mario's workout a final score. But with that being said, I'm gonna get some rest because I'm gonna wake up tomorrow and have a really good morning. We have a problem. So we haven't even started the plan, but it's already backfired. So I woke up this morning expecting to try out the most optimal 90-day athletic bodybuilding program and become a functional athlete. But upon logging into the website, I found no workout plans, no meal plans, no way I can even see what's going on. So I pushed the contact button to see if I can reach out to someone. But of course, I forgot that his website doesn't work. So instead, I checked my email to see if I'm missing something. But this is what I found. Hello, your subscription to the 90-day aesthetic body blueprint has been canceled by an admin of Mario Rios Twins Athletic Bodybuilding Programs. You will no longer be charged for the subscription and have been refunded. So the Rios sisters canceled my subscription to their workout plan. Now, why do you think that is? It could be their workout plan wasn't ready to be sold yet, but that wouldn't make sense because he advertises it in literally every video. Or it could be that he somehow knew that I was the one buying his plan. So I mean, I don't know, ask Mario why he's gatekeeping his functionality from me. But I don't want to clickbait you guys, so I'm gonna review another one of Mario Rios' workouts. And conveniently, I just googled Mario Rios workout and a Reddit post came up with his whole workout plan on it. So I'm gonna do his full body workout today, which also is the same workout that he did in his full day of eating video, which I'll also be following today. But I still want to buy some of the stuff and review it, so if you have any ideas for anyone that I can review, leave some comments. So Mario starts off his morning by getting put into a pretzel. I mean, eating a couple of pretzels. And after that, he washes it down with some cherry tart juice, which I've never had before, but this thing was like 20 bucks. Like, I'd rather pop and squeeze the cherries myself. But he speaks very highly of it, so I'm excited to try this out and I'll let you know how it tastes. But he also mixes in some pre-workout. He doesn't disclose the brand or what kind of pre-workout it is, which I don't blame him because he's the same guy that talks down on protein powder for all the chemicals it has, yet he's eating pre-workout, so it kind of contradicts itself. But I'm using Bucked Up, and you can use code Denali if you want to use it as well. So I'm gonna get one serving of the stuff, which is around 30 milliliters. And whoa, this stuff is thick. I didn't realize how thick this stuff is going to be. So my scale only measures in ounces and grams, and the bottle says that one serving is 30 milliliters. So I had to do some rough calculations, and 30 milliliters actually comes out to around 1 ounce. And I actually already poured 1.5 ounces. So I guess we're just going to have a little extra. So I'm going to mix in some water in here because this stuff is like super thick. This stuff looks like some artificial blood. It does not look like it's going to be very mixable straight with pre-workout. So I'm going to try to thin it out a bit. And I'm using the cherry candy woke AF flavor. Tastes just like cherry candy. So this is his full pre-workout meal. Nothing too exciting. The part that concerns me the most is that this is supposed to be his full day of eating on the bulk. And this breakfast does not look like a bulking breakfast. It's just pretzels and juice. But according to Mario, athletes should prioritize carbs, which is why this whole diet is mainly just a ton of carbs, a little higher in calories, but keeping the fats and proteins low, which personally I don't agree with. But maybe that's where I'm wrong. So I'll let you guys know how it is throughout the day. So Mario recommends that you start off your workout with some warm-ups, some Y raises, and some pec stretches. I assume he doesn't want you to go too heavy, so I only use some 5-pound dumbbells. But I do like that he includes both stagnant stretching and dynamic stretching. But he didn't include anything for the lower body, so also did some hip stretches and some static leg stretches. Just practicing going into a deeper squat, just to make sure that the legs are nice and lubricated. One thing I do want to mention for you people that have bought Mario's workout plan is I'm using the bootleg Reddit version, so if it's missing something, please let me know, because I do want to be as accurate as possible. So let's get started. On top of the warm-ups, I like to use a tool that Mario and Leon are probably familiar with using together. It's a high-quality muscle massage gun. Now I like using this thing because it helps stimulate my muscles, improves blood flow, and just makes my muscles feel like they're already woken up. So I've got to appreciate the attention to detail. He put legs as the first exercise, specifically squats, and I'm not just saying that because I'm like a squat type of guy. It's more that legs are like the foundation of your muscles, and I'm glad they started off with a foundational movement. So this next exercise is where we're going to disagree with, because we're going to be doing a bench press, but not just any regular bench press. We're going to be doing a laying down dumbbell bench press, which is truly suboptimal to none other than the standing bench press. Because if you're not standing, you're not working hard enough. But anyways, we did 4 sets of 6 to 8 reps on the squats. Now we're going to do 4 sets of 10 to 12 reps of these suboptimal bench presses.
Yeah, it's so bad I want to shoot like hoops while I'm riding in the coupe. I got what you want, it ain't nothing but a loop. Don't listen to friends, they don't know what's best for you. I want you, yeah, bad I want to shoot like hoops while I'm riding in the coupe.
So we just got done with the workout. We did 4 sets of pull-ups, about 8 to 10 reps. Then we followed that with face pulls, dumbbell bicep curls, and cable tricep overhead extensions. Pull-ups pretty good. It gave me a good forearm pump. Face pulls, whatever, is good to build those muscles that try to help with your posture. But the dumbbell curls and tricep extensions were kind of weird in my opinion, especially on a full body day, because we already did the pull-ups and the bench press. So I thought it was just a little overkill on the upper body, especially since we only did 1 exercise for the legs. We just finished off with some squats. I would have much rather had some core, maybe something for the posterior chain, or even a second exercise for the legs. But other than that, I'm gonna take you guys to the locker room to show you guys the pump. This is probably the best lighting we're gonna get in here, but this is what we're working with. I have a decent tricep pump, decent shoulder pump, decent biceps. Upper body all around looking pretty decent. I can't see my upper back, but I'm assuming it's pretty decent because it's feeling kind of pumped up. As far as the legs, I'm not feeling anything at all in my legs. So if my legs are looking small, I'm blaming on Mario's workout. Overall, the workout felt more like an upper body day, but you just got lazy and threw some squats in the beginning, which if I'm going to be honest, I'm not entirely mad at because I don't like training legs anyways, even though I take my workouts very seriously, and you should too. On top of that, you should also be taking your recovery very seriously. And to do so, I use the same toy from earlier, which is Bob and Brad's new C2 Pro massage gun with heat and cold therapy. I mean, just look at this thing. This is as high quality as you get. Along with 5 other unique attachments, this gun also comes with a portable device that seamlessly blends heat and cold therapy into one, with 2 presets for each temperature targeted for pain relief. This massage gun utilizes cutting-edge technology to monitor both your speed and pressure level. It's of course designed for comfort and control, all the way down to the ergonomic silicone handle to reach every part of your body. This gun comes with 5 built-in speeds for sensitive areas or if you need maximum power so that you can find your perfect recovery rhythm. The high performance of this thing is showcased through the impressive 10 millimeters of amplitude and the super powerful 55 pounds of stall force, ensuring a thorough muscle treatment. Just for reference, other massage guns cap out around only like 30 to 45 pounds of stall force. So look, you take this device, you just hold the on button on either one of the temperatures. You could click on it twice if you need to make it hotter or colder depending on what you want it. Throw it in, you're good to go. And whether you want this thing like super hot or super cold, it can get up there. Like this thing is my go-to whenever I'm feeling too sore or feeling too stiff from working out with Nick Smith. Bob and Brad and I have worked together for a long time, and I trust them with my life for anything fitness or sports related. They're experts in physical therapy and have a YouTube channel with over 5 million subscribers, and they teach the secrets to posture, pain relief, and especially recovery. So if I'm going to trust anyone with my recovery, it's going to be Bob and Brad. I love this thing. I definitely recommend you guys to check this out. I'm going to leave a link down below in the description and in the pinned comment, and there's also going to be right here. Don't forget to recover harder than last time, but we're gonna move on to the second meal of the day. So I'll see you post-workout meal time. Second meal of the day, we have 6 eggs and a sliced up banana. And of course, some pretzels to go with it, which I'm gonna sprinkle on, not because Mario did it, but because I just wanna try something new. I mean, eggs, you can never really go wrong with eggs. They're loaded in vitamins, nutrients, pretty decent on protein. But one thing I do gotta say is 6 eggs, that's it. That's kind of an underdose. I mean, like, I'm usually rocking with 36 eggs a day because, you know, it's equivalent to a mild steroid cycle. But 6 eggs, I guess, is a start. So let's see how pretzels with eggs taste. You can taste the salt. It gives it a good crunchiness. Adds like a bready flavor. It kind of reminds me of like an egg version of a meatball, which doesn't taste too bad. And with the banana, this is like a 5-star dinner for an elementary daycare student. And if you're wondering where this shirt is from, it's Retaliation Project, code Denali, save some money. So this is supposed to be a bulking meal plan, but it feels like I'm more in a deficit. Those eggs did not fill me up at all. Like, I was hungry even after eating that. So now we have Mario Rios's dinner, which is steak and mac and cheese. And yes, I know what you're thinking. Mac and cheese? Isn't Mario Rios the same guy that you just made a video about where he claimed that milk and other dairy products are unhealthy? And yes, you're right. But, actually there's no but. I can't defend him on this one. It's Mario Rios, he contradicts himself. What do you want me to say? But this meal, we're eating steak, mac and cheese. There's not much to say. It's just steak and mac and cheese. He said get a ribeye. Make sure you get like a fattier one, which is fine. I like them fat anyway. And I made my steak mostly brown, a little bit of pink. That's just how I like it. I kind of get Mario as more of a raw kind of guy. But this is only the second to last meal. He has one more after this, and this one's just filled with nothing but carbs. It's been about 2 hours since the last time we ate. To be fair, it did fill me up in the moment, but now we're hungry again. But really, that's what you want from a bulking diet, so it makes sense. But we're gonna finish our last meal, which is 2 bananas and 2 servings of Maria's favorite cherry tart juice. That stuff is sour. But yeah, man, it's a pretty normal diet, really. I mean, me personally, I eat even more than this, and I'm only 145 pounds, so I'm not sure how he's bulking off of this. I mean, I am a much more functional athlete. I bench 275, I can dunk, I can literally fly because of my core engagement. But after we finish this, this is the last meal of the night. We're gonna wake up tomorrow and grade the workout. It's the next day, and it's time to go over the results. Here are some key takeaways from living a day like Maria. Even though he prioritizes carbs, I still think he has some more opportunities to add in some protein. For example, some eggs for breakfast. The workouts were alright, basically what I expected from Mario Rios. Just the normal basic exercises you learn your first year working out, along with not hitting legs. But I mean, look at Maria, his physique speaks for itself. The post-workout meal was nothing too crazy. I'm actually surprised that it was this light, because 6 eggs, a bag of pretzels, and the banana only have about like 570 calories, which is light for a bulking meal. And the dinner and snack were alright, there's not much to say about it. But overall, the whole day of eating was fine, that I really have no complaints. However, this doesn't sound like a real bulking diet. I mean, I totaled 2,298 calories, 124 grams of protein, 245 grams of carbs, and 101 grams of fat. Typically, I don't really track calories in my normal meals, but it averages anywhere between like 2,700 to 2,800 calories, and I'm having way more protein, like 160 to 170 grams per day, and that's just what I eat to maintain 145 pounds. And like I said earlier, Mario is like 40 pounds heavier than me. But on a scale of 1 to 10, how functional was the workout? They were all compound movements, engaged in the core, and could all translate to real life, except for the lying down bench press. A standing bench press would have been a lot more functional. And with the squats, the legs are just as functional, maybe even more functional than the upper body. So I think that we could have done with a little more sets of legs, maybe some lunges thrown in somewhere there. Overall functionality, 7 out of 10. Next is how optimal the whole day was. All I gotta say is that he could build more muscle if he just added in some more protein, but optimality, 8 out of 10. How athletic was the day? Now mind you, I play basketball multiple times throughout the week. I walk a lot, I get my cardio in, but nothing today complimented my athletic life. I did the same typical stuff that any average gym bro would do throughout the day. Mine is extra workouts like machines in the gym. There were no plyometrics in the plan. There were no sports related exercises in the plan. It's almost like he expects us athletes to incorporate our sport related exercises ourselves. But then how is this even considered an athletic bodybuilding program? It's just an overpriced regular program minus the extra equipment. I mean, the most athletic thing I did was walk through 3 different stores to try to find this cherry popper juice. So on the scale of athleticism, 5 out of 10. How did I feel after? As far as eating, I was fine. I mean, something in that cherry juice went right through me, but the workout, I had a decent upper body workout. Legs barely feel untouched. All around feel regular. 8 out of 10. How consistently can I do this? Is this something I can do long term? The eating wasn't too bad. I wouldn't want to eat pretzels twice a day because I'm not a pretzel kind of guy. The full body workout was alright. It was 1 out of 3 full body workouts that you cycle every week, and they all start with 1 leg exercise and the rest upper body movements. And in my opinion, as an athlete, this isn't something I can stick to. Realistically, I have to rate this 6 out of 10, which brings the overall score of this workout to a 6.8 out of 10. It's a decent plan, but I've really got to emphasize that it doesn't highlight the athleticism that he's always on about in his videos. You know, the whole thing that sets him apart from an average bodybuilder, I'm not seeing that anywhere. And the bulking diet itself could be better, but if it's one thing I learned, it could be a lot more aesthetic if he consumed more of Nick Smith's nut milk.
Riding on the dick, popping like a bitch. Had nobody out, dolly every day. I reminisce. I had